It's beer and food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I am getting into the swing of Germany's Oktoberfest. Lidl have launched 3 beers that are, well, they launched in the UK. They're not necessarily Oktoberfest beers, but they've launched a Fest beer, which is a slightly stronger lager. They've launched a wheat beer, which comes out every year, to be honest with you. This has been launched for at least 3 or 4 years now in the UK. It's a 5% ABV wheat beer. And a Radler. But we're not just going to be reviewing the beer. I looked in the Alpenfest part of Lidl's this week, and I found some Riesen Bockwurst smoked pork sausage. So this is a 3-part series. I'm going to be pairing the wheat beer with this Riesen Bockwurst smoked pork sausage. We're going to be doing the Fest lager with some rather thin looking German sausages. They look very nice, lots of herbs and spices in them, and then we have some kind of dry aged sausage that's going to be paired with a Radler. So first and foremost, let's cut these open. I'm going to get them on the grill. Now I've googled these bockwursts, and they're generally made out of veal, which is young calf. Had to do my research because I don't really know too much about German food, really. So it was a case of having a look on Google and finding it. So it is a calf. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to level with you. I'm going to be absolutely... I've tried these many times before. And I find the skin quite tough on them. So what I'm going to do with this, in a very British way, is to split this down the middle and cook it on my griddle this way. Now I know I've googled how to cook these things as well. You can boil them in a saucepan of hot water, or you can boil them for 4 minutes and then finish them off on the grill. I just thought I'd get them straight on the grill, you know, let's get these things grilling. What's the ham? I'm not going to put you through this whole cooking process. I'm just going to get these sausages all nice and cooked. When there's about a minute or 2 left to go, I'll crack this wheat beer open, and we'll have a beer, a German beer and German sausage fest. Okay, I'm about 5 minutes into cooking this sausage. I flipped it over a couple of times. I'm ready to get the wheat beer open. I'm really looking forward to this. Now, comment in the comments box, please. Lidl used to do a Perlenbacher, a regular Perlenbacher Weiss beer that was 5% ABV. In the UK, that disappeared about 3 or 4 years ago, and it became Perlenbacher Patronus, which was a slightly higher ABV wheat beer. It was something like 5.5% ABV until they scaled it back a little bit. But it's still called Perlenbacher Patronus. Is this the original version then of Lidl's wheat beer that I have reviewed, and it used to cost 90 pence? If you go through if you put in Perlenbacher Weiss beer into YouTube, you'll see from many moons ago, I think 5 or 6 years ago, that I reviewed a 90 pence wheat beer, a regular Perlenbacher wheat beer, which was very good. I thought it was outstanding for the money. This was £1.25, so certainly, if this is the good old original Perlenbacher Weiss beer, then it's gone up by 35 pence a can. But I mean, these things happen, don't they? So here's a look at the beer then. We have a 2 to 3 finger white head, good levels of slow moving carbonation on this one. It's nice and hazy. Love a Weiss beer, one of my favourites, if not my favourite style of beer. Aroma. banana, spices, clove, peppery, loveliness, lots of wheat. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful Weiss beer. Wow. Wow. Oh, that is tremendous. Banana, clove, lovely mouthfeel, rich, creamy. Tastes fantastic. Nice levels of carbonation. Pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. Should we have some sausage with it? Let's go. Right, what am I doing? So I tell you what I have got. I got a little bit of French cheese mustard. And I've also got, because I reviewed it recently, the McDonald's spicy chili dip, which I thought would go really well. Look at this then. I wish I had more hands. That's just not going to work, is it? Hang on, what if I use my carpentry skills and slightly burn myself, but hey ho. Here we are. A couple of bits of German sausage. The dog's sitting there salivating. I know what the dog's thinking. The dog's thinking, why are you drinking that beer when you've got a fantastic sausage on the grill? Riesen Bockwurst. Yeah. I just don't know about it. I just I'm so used to... I'm sorry for my ignorance. It's not ignorance, it's just... It tastes wonderful. It tastes absolutely fantastic. I can just never get my head around the consistency of it. It's got like a really jellied... Now, I've been starving hungry in Poland. And I bought a big bread roll with one of these in. Absolutely starving. Kind of, I'm getting towards the end and I'm forcing it down. Just, it's the feel of it. It's the slightly kind of squidgy. It's the combination. I mean, it tastes delicious. The flavours are wonderful. And I should really be able to get over it. But there's something jellied about it. It's like jellied with a hard skin. But then as you're tasting it, it's really wonderful. The flavours are terrific. But I can't eat mushrooms for that same reason. I can't eat mushrooms because I hate the way they feel in my mouth. And as bad as that sounds, hey ho. Do you know, they won't go to waste. The other two sausages that I have, my wife and kids love them. So they'll share them. I'll probably... This thing's making a weird noise, isn't it? Let's try it with some beer. I drink German beer all day long. All day long. Maybe the little thin sausages, the herb and spice sausages, they like got a white look to them. Maybe they'll be a bit more appealing to me. Much better with the mustard. Actually, strangely, the mustard helps you get, because it's like liquidy and saucy, it helps you get over that kind of slightly springy, spongy, hard skin feel about it. Actually, with the mustard, it makes a massive difference. Why didn't I do that before? But I wanted to try it. I wanted to talk to you guys about my I wish I didn't have this. I mean, the flavours are just wonderful. The meat flavours on the sausage, they're so juicy and lovely. With the Frenchie's mustard, it's absolutely incredible. I just struggle. With it. They weren't cheap either. It's not like the cheapest sausage in the world. It's like they were like £3.50 for 3, so that's like just over a pound of sausage. So it's not cheap. But anyway, beer. I drink the beer all day long. I just wish I could get over that. It's like it's like a mental block. I like the taste of mushroom, but I don't like the feel of it. Same as this sausage. Just don't like the feel of it. Really weird. Wife and kids, absolutely lap them up. With the beer, I'll drink the beer all day long. It's wonderful. This wheat beer from Lidl, £1.25, currently available in Lidl's as of the 9th of September 2022. Great stuff. Don't let this part 1 of the series put you off. I have some little herby sausages that I think are going to go terrific on here. In fact, I'm going to stop this video and start the next one straight away. I'm going to be pouring the Fest beer, which is a lager. So look out for the Fest beer lager and look out for the little part 2 of the series, really, the little German little white sausages. I've had them before and they are tremendous. I'm probably going to save a little bit of this for the dog, and I'll save a little bit for when the kids get home from school. They'll lap that up as soon as they get in. The wheat beer gets a rating for me. I mean, £1.25 a can is just tremendous value for money. And it's so tasty. It is such a tasty wheat beer. It's got all the mouthfeel you need. It's all there, it really is. The wheat beer gets a 9 out of 10. I mean, the sausage, it's strange, isn't it? I could be absolutely like a ravaged dog. I could be starving, hungry, and I still couldn't do that mouthfeel thing. I bet I could. But just not for me, I suppose. I love the flavour of the sausage. I love the flavour with the Frenchie's mustard. It's absolutely tremendous. But I just can't get on with it. I just can't get on with that feel of the crispy, hard-edged sausage with that kind of jellified. It's like a strange jellified kind of feel with sausage. So I'm going to give them a 5 out of 10. I hope I haven't upset anybody with my rating. It's just my own personal problem with the things. It's not you know, many people like it. Many people are surprised that I don't like it. Anyhow, I'm going now. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.